In the shadows of ancient Rome, a dark legacy lurks. Beneath the grandeur of marble columns and triumphal arches lies a history stained with blood and betrayal. This is not the Rome of your history books. This is the Rome of nightmares. Picture a city where power is everything, and those who seek it will stop at nothing to claim it. Where emperors rise and fall like the tide, their fates sealed by poison, blade, or the whispers of conspirators. This is the true face of the eternal city. As night falls on the 7 hills, the air grows thick with intrigue. In hidden chambers and dimly lit taverns, plots are hatched that will shake the very foundations of the empire. But beware, in Rome, even the walls have ears. Our story begins with the birth of an empire forged in the fires of civil war. Julius Caesar, the man who would be king, marches on Rome itself. The Senate trembles, the people cheer, but in the shadows, daggers are sharpened. On the Ides of March, Caesar falls, betrayed by those he trusted most. His last words, "Et tu, brute," echo through the ages, a chilling reminder that in Rome, no one is safe. But Caesar's death is just the beginning. From the ashes of the Republic rises a new order, the Roman Empire. At its head stands Augustus, master manipulator and ruthless strategist. He presents a face of peace and prosperity to the world, but behind closed doors, his reign is built on a foundation of fear and brutal efficiency. As we delve deeper into the heart of Roman power, we uncover a world of forbidden cults and dark rituals. In the dead of night, worshippers of Bacchus gather in secret groves, their wild revels a stark contrast to the rigid order of Roman society. The Senate, fearing the cult's growing influence, launches a brutal crackdown. Thousands are arrested, many executed, but the cult persists, a testament to the enduring allure of the forbiddens. But it's not just the cults that threaten Rome's stability. The imperial court itself is a nest of vipers, where ambition and treachery go hand in hand. Enter Agrippina the Younger, sister of one emperor, wife of another, and mother of a third. Her thirst for power knows no bounds. She poisons her husband, Claudius, to clear the path for her son, Nero, but her triumph is short-lived. Nero, drunk on power and paranoia, turns on his own mother. In a final, chilling act of matricide, he orders her assassination. As we move through the centuries, the darkness only deepens. The Praetorian Guard, once protectors of the emperor, become kingmakers and assassins. In one infamous year, they auction off the imperial throne to the highest bidder. The message is clear. In Rome, everything has a price. But perhaps the most chilling aspect of Roman life is the casual brutality that permeates every level of society. In the Colosseum, gladiators fight to the death for the entertainment of the masses. Slaves are treated as disposable commodities, their lives worth less than the cost of their upkeep. And for those who dare to challenge the status quo, the punishment is swift and merciless. Take the story of Boudica, the Celtic queen who dared to stand against Roman rule. Her rebellion shakes the empire to its core, but the Roman response is ruthless. Entire villages are put to the sword, men, women, and children alike. The message is clear: resist, and you will be erased from history. As our journey through the dark heart of Rome nears its end, we turn to the infamous Emperor Caligula. His reign is a study in madness and excess. He declares himself a living god, appoints his horse as a consul, and embarks on a reign of terror that leaves Rome reeling. But even gods can bleed. In a brutal assassination, Caligula falls, stabbed 30 times by his own guards. In the wake of Caligula's death, a new emperor rises, Claudius, the unlikely survivor. But his reign is far from secure. Poison, the silent killer, becomes the weapon of choice in the imperial court. Every meal becomes a potential death sentence, every cup of wine a possible last drink. Claudius employs food tasters, but even they can't guarantee his safety. In the end, it's not enough. He falls victim to a poison mushroom, allegedly served by his own wife. As the Western Roman Empire crumbles, the darkness that has always lurked at its heart comes rushing to the surface. Barbarian hordes pour across the borders, while corrupt officials line their pockets as Rome burns. In 476 AD, the last Roman emperor is deposed, not with a bang, but with a whimper. The once mighty empire fades into history, leaving behind a legacy of glory and gore in equal measure. But even in its fall, Rome's dark influence persists. The echoes of its brutal ambition, its thirst for power, and its capacity for betrayal continue to resonate through the centuries. From the intrigues of medieval courts to the power plays of modern politics, the shadow of Rome looms large. As our journey through the dark side of ancient Rome comes to a close, we're left with a chilling question. How much of Rome's legacy lives on in our world today? In the corridors of power, in the shadows of our cities, does the spirit of Rome still whisper its secrets? Remember, the next time you walk among ancient ruins or admire a Roman artifact, you're not just touching history. You're touching a world of ambition, betrayal, and darkness that shaped the course of Western civilization. A world where power was everything, and those who held it would do anything to keep it. This is the true legacy of Rome, a legacy written in blood, sealed with betrayal, and echoing through the ages. A legacy that reminds us that even the mightiest empires are built on foundations of darkness. And in the end, it's not the marble monuments that endure, but the shadows they cast. So the next time you hear the phrase, "all roads lead to Rome," ask yourself, where do those roads really lead? And more importantly, what darkness might you find when you reach your destination?